Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Sunday Morning Lotro. That's right. It's time to play Lord of the Rings Online, and I am your host, Ferone the Gnome. And we're going to play the champion, as you can see. My level 150 human champion, Lorandon. We are in the Corsairs of Umbar expansion. We are in the sewer areas. This is the underground area underneath the city of Umbar. And we're doing all kinds of stuff for the different leaders of the city and doing some running around and helping them out. I believe this is actually, from what somebody told me, I believe this under-city area is a extra content that come out after the Corsairs of Umbar expansion itself. So I may actually be past the Corsairs of Umbar expansion, but it's always impossible to tell in Lord of the Rings Online because nothing ever tells you what content you're actually in. So, with that being said, let's get into Lord of the Rings Online. If you haven't already, head over to YouTube. If you're not watching there, go to youtube.com/Ferone1 and hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000. We were at 831 and somebody said, no, not really interested. Now we're at 830. Please go back and click the subscribe button. My God, people, 1,000. How hard is it to get to 1,000? I don't know, but for some reason, it's taking years. Also, you can watch me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ferone. You can follow me there, or over on X. It's at Ferone the Gnome. You can follow me there, and you can always go to Ferone.com and find all my links, including to my Discord server. I run a little bit of a squirrel there, but I run Lorebound Walkers Kinship on the Peregrine server. For anybody who doesn't know, a kinship is what Lord of the Rings Online calls a guild. So you can head over to our Discord, introduce yourself in the introductions channel. I'll learn how to talk eventually. We'll get you some access. You can get in there and play. Anybody that doesn't know, Lord of the Rings Online, referred to as Lotro, is the Lord of the Rings MMORPG. It's been out for 18 years. We're right in the middle of the anniversary events going on right now, so you can get some cool stuff if you get in there right now. You can head over to lotro.com, Lotro.com, create an account, download the game free, and play for free up to level 95. The current level cap is 150. Staying Stone Games is making the game at this point, and they've been putting out expansions every year. So the game is alive and kicking, and it's the best MMORPG on the market, hands down. Put your hands down, Mike. Put your hands down. All right, so with that said, let's get into it. We're supposed to, this quest I'm doing right now, we're supposed to locate parcels in Gar Majet, however you say that. Point is when I look at the map, if I hit the right button, it's down here. It's this red splotch down here. We're up here. So we're going to come down through here, over here, and we're going to get whatever it is we're supposed to pick up over there. I think it's some letters that are sitting around or something. This is my champion character, as I said before. He is yellow spec'd, which basically means he is spec'd for area of effect damage. So I just run in, round everything up, and destroy it. Champion. That is really hot coffee. If you like watching me burn my tongue and throat with coffee, then please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. I'm busy trying to mine the abandoned iridescent ore, if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Come again. Those are the harvest nodes, basically, in this area down here. It's like somebody's harvested it and they didn't make it back to where they were going, so it's just kind of sitting there. And you find it abandoned, and you come up and you take it away. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times, I will keep saying it. I hate ranged monsters. Ranged mobs make me angry because they stand far away and shoot me and put damage over time dots on me and stuff, and it's just really annoying. And I have to go over to them. Why can't they be manly, come over to me and fight like a fair monster that's going to die instantly when I hit it? Let's see, we need to go over this way. Whoops, that shouldn't have been on the screen. course, every other monster here is ranged, so you know, there's that. Almost everyone. Don't they know that I'm Lurandon the champion and they can't possibly beat me? They should just lay down their arms and, you know, curl up in a ball and cry in the corner. They shouldn't even try to fight me. Nope, let's go get this abandoned ore. Oh, and over there's the wood. That's the wood harvest nodes called abandoned planks. Basically, it's a destroyed barrel. I'm not sure why it's called abandoned. It's not like somebody was collecting up the wood and just abandoned it there. It looked like a barrel that had disintegrated. Watch out for the last step. It's a Lulu. I wonder how many of these do I need? A small amount. I do believe I have. Yes, I do. We'll use this Slayer Accelerator. Take a ride up here at Albuquerque. More abandoned planks. Ah, son of a gun. I believe this is what we need to pick up. Yep, we need 5 more of those. Hey, we just finished that. Is that that's the advanced version of that deed, Slayer deed. Didn't pop it up over here. Bug. So hopefully they'll fix that bug, because I get tired of opening that up and it doesn't open up the one that you actually just finished. Yeah, he's gonna fight me. He's just acting like he doesn't see me. Pathing over, just happens to be pathing right to where I'm gonna be standing, but he doesn't see me or anything. Oh, hey, there you are. Now let's fight. Right. Right? That's how that goes. Check our map. Okay, we finished this room on those. So let's go to another room. No reason to keep fighting the annoying mobs if they're not going to have the things that we need. There's what we want. that way. Another one hiding around here somewhere. There you are. Information cache. One more. One more. As long as they're not ranged, we're going to keep moving. Information cache is right over here. Last one. I return to Dar Laja and speak to Shaidal. Is that going to be the person that's above ground? I think it is. Gotta take care of Jerk Boy over here. Alright, let me see here. Yeah. Where does that one take you out at? I think it takes you out there. So that's going to be Hulzadar. Or something like that. Extremely hard to understand the names of some of these places in Corsairs of Umbar. I got me a thing for my mic. Hopefully it sounds better. It was to cover some of the popping and hissing and stuff like that. So hopefully I sound better. I hope so. I hope so. If I don't sound better, then it's not my fault. No. Over here. Let's see if this takes us out where I'm wanting to go. Because Umbar, the city of Umbar, is kind of a pain in the butt to get around, honestly. Ah, yes, the hatch there. Okay. Yeah, right over here. Where is this person? I don't see him showing up on the map, on the mini-map. Should be right here. This person is not. Something tells me this is not where this is at. Claims it is. The game is messing with me. It says return to Darlaja. Where the heck is Darlaja? That is Dahal Haluz. That is Shrine of He Who Sees All. I'm sure they tested this to the full extent, so this has got to be just user error that this makes zero sense. There's no way they put anything out that isn't tested like a million times over. I'm told that each one of those designers has like hundreds of alts and there are no bugs in this game at all. That's what they say on the forums. So this has got to be user error, right? This is my fault. Dar Tabib is over there. Darlaja, that's what I thought. It's that spot way over there. That's not a bug. No, not even. No. Stop insinuating that the... Freaking hit the right button. That the game has bugs? There are no bugs in this game. Forward, please. Still the best MMO out there. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get there from there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Although, where does this take me? Oh, I see. Huh. Technically, this could get me where I want to go. Just wasn't supposed to be able to do that, that's all, but it still got me where I was wanting to go. Game feels like it's running in a stutter right now. It's got a little bit of hitching. It's a graphical hitching, not the usual server lag. They somewhat fixed that when they got us to the 64-bit servers recently. But now I'm noticing the game, especially here in Corsairs of Umbar, has got some graphical hitching going on. Here's the person I need to talk to. See, like right there, I was trying to push forward and it like hitched, and then boom, I was across the way.
Do you have need of something?
You're back so soon. I hope you bring good news. Thank you for gathering this information. These parcels should prove most useful when the storm next holds his court. It is frightening to think that this woman goes to such lengths to bring ruin upon me and betray Rothog as well. Thank you. I hope this will be enough to set me free.
Speak if you must.
It seems to be time for our conversation regarding Shaidal and Zarzira's actions. Your work in this matter has been excellent, and I am most thankful for your thoroughness in this matter. Will you meet me in my audience chamber so we can discuss this delicate matter more quietly? Is it, and we're not supposed to travel? Oh, there we are. All right. I don't know why I had a second one.
Of Shaidal's innocence, you approach Rothog this storm with your findings.
Oh, well, hello there. They want to fight. Excuse me for thinking this was going to be peaceful. Anybody else want to fight? Why, of course there is. And of course there's a ranged one over here. Always shooting from a distance. I don't think so, Bucky. Alright, hey Rothog, you know I was in here fighting bad guys while y'all were out there? Lorendon, these rabble, how dare they invade my quarters? There will be swift vengeance upon those who would do such a thing. I've already given the vengeance. They're dead. They're all around us here. I will have my guards take the bodies and feed them to the lions. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Anyway, you had mentioned that you managed to gather information that might be of interest to me. I cannot believe that they would bring violence to my chambers. It's 2025. You would think that the voiceovers would be there, but no, we are playing 18 years ago kind of design. Rothog, you know for some time that I have professed my innocence, and I couldn't finish reading that. I must admit, Zarzira, and I couldn't finish that one. I did employ someone to gain the information that has been passed to you. However, I felt that you should know that it was not just talk, and I had to take this. I didn't finish it. It should be clear that Zarzira made it so that I would found it, and didn't finish it. Shaidal, the information that you have given me leads me to believe your tell. Must look into it further. But first I would like to look into why they are so lazy at SSG that they cannot put voiceovers on a game in the year 2025. Your punishment for not putting these on here is, I don't know. This creature is known as Ragracukul, and it is very dangerous. If you return the creature to me alive, I will commute your sentence for the previous crime. I wish I knew why I was getting this character and bringing it back to you, but I don't, because there's no voiceovers in a game in 2025, and you have to read it as if you're a speed reader to know what's going on. I am glad that I have an avenue to gain my freedom, but saddened that SSG can't be bothered to put voiceovers on important things like this. This treachery was not enough to gain it. I understand the ruling and will abide by it. Ragracul is known to be a dreaded beast. I hope that I may be capable of capturing the beast. Seriously, 2025. Hire an intern. He goes, then nothing. You may think me cruel for sending Shydal on such a difficult journey, but his agents did violate the home of one of my nobles, and I could not simply allow that to happen. That being said, the information gathered allowed me to give him the chance to free himself. However, this Zarzira's treachery does give me pause and require some thought. I may ask you to attend when I kindly suggest that she make a mandatory appearance in my presence. Okay.
Blood will be spilled.
Lorendon, while I await for Zarzira to arrive, I have another task that I would like you to go do. You see, your friend Shydal has gone to fetch something that is precious to me. No, he hasn't. He's standing right there. Literally, I can see him. He's right there. Anyway, however, the beast requires certain items that are needed to assist us on the creature's arrival. The problem is that there are those who dwell in the catacombs below the arena who wish to do me harm, and they had the audacity to steal my shipment. Could you travel to Harkavla, south of Holzabla, below, and assist me with this problem? Why, yes, I will go do your kill this many people quest. Harkafar, whatever the heck that is. How come I can't go deeper in the map? That sucked. Alright. We'll have to go outside before we can look further on the map. Because they decided that right-clicking here takes you out of the map. Now, any other time, you can do that and you'll be fine. But not here, by golly. Not right now. That bug is still there. And it will be here 18 years from now. And it will be called a feature. Let's see. Harder, fur is over here. And that's where we want to go. Okay. That spot is Holzadar. So we'll click here and we'll click there. And that is Holzadar. How's everybody doing today? By the way, it is Sunday, May 11th, 2025, going on 11:40 a.m. I know, I wasn't here at 7 a.m. You know. It's one of those things. I don't get paid enough because I don't get paid anything because we're just playing a game and streaming, people. Come on. Come on. All right, let's check here. That way. See that hitch right there? He's like hung in midair. It's not like it's a cheap computer either. It was a decent computer. It's only, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, but it was an expensive computer when I bought it. It should be able to play an 18-year-old game without hitching. Go all the way down to the main intersection and hang a left. Not the main intersection. Not the tomb. Is this the main intersection? This is the main intersection. Still need a dozen or so of those bats to finish off the advanced Slayer deed for you. Alright, we're going to kill some gladiator peoples here, and we're going to pick up some stuff over there. I think it's, what, food stuffs? Yeah, that's what that is. Let's see who just came into the chat. It's Pennywise. Are you able to chat in here, by the way? Yep, you are. I'm just doing some Sunday Lotro streaming to my loyal 3 viewers up there. Hi. I went and created my new channel, From Play Slots. Uploaded that one slots video to it. It's got no views. It's awesome. 0 subscribers so far. And when I first uploaded the video, even though it's under my account, the account I have right now that I'm using that I've had for some, I don't know, 15 years, it said, oh, the video is too large. You need to verify your account. It's like, really? Verify the account that's a partner with YouTube that I'm logged into right now? Okay. Next, I'm gonna make me a Ferone Plays consoles or something like that. Ferone Plays games or whatever. Put all my console stuff on. Considering it's taken years to hit 1,000 subscribers on Ferone 1, and who gives a crap if I have to start over at 1 on the other ones. I mean, reality of the situation, and I've learned in 15 years of doing YouTube, is if you want people to hit the subscribe button, you gotta show cleavage, and that's about it. Because talent does not get anybody to subscribe to you. Everybody says they don't want shallow content, and that's the only stuff they actually subscribe to. Slots, S-L-O-T-S, Ferone Plays Slots. Considering I just created it, you probably can't get to it that way. You have to search for the name or something. Because, you know, I've only been doing it for 15 years and I'm a partner, so, you know, I obviously have to start completely over. God, I love YouTube. Hey, woohoo! You're the first one. Am I jaded? Yeah, I am. Wish I could take those 2 shorts and just move them over, but apparently, yeah, it's not that easy. YouTube's going to force me to delete it on there and upload them again. Yep. To try to, you know, stop contaminating this channel with non-Lotro stuff. Just about the only way to get it to work, yeah. Where the heck is... where am I at? No, it's not. Probably YouTube throttling me. One person watched your video. That's too much. Oh, oh, are you a millionaire? Oh, well, if you're a millionaire and paying for people to come watch your stuff, well, we'll show it to everybody. Where the heck am I going? Alright, it's this way. I think. This city is so annoying to get around in. It really is. Think maybe... Oh, yeah, I gotta jump over this and then down here, go around to get in. That's what it is. We're in Darlaja. I've come to the conclusion that the designers in Lotro make all of their new zones as hard to get around in as humanly possible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It slows you down. It says, basically, I'm on what I was told is like a quest pack or something that came out after the expansion that I was working on here. And all of the quests that I've gotten since then have been in this one room that's hard as hell to get to. And it's a different quest giver each time, so you do quests for each one of them for a period of time, then the next one does it. And every single one of them makes you go somewhere far away, kill like 5 things or talk to somebody, then come all the way back and go back and back and back and back. That's how every one of them has been so far.
Speak if you must.
You present the recovered goods to Rothog the Storm. See that my trust in you was not misplaced. My hope was that those who betrayed us may have learned an important lesson. Perhaps they will. Once again, your work is exemplary, and your hand in my spectacle will not be forgotten by me. And your hand in my whatever. Thank you for your help.
What do you
Yeah,
want?
I've noticed that particularly that Kroger's, we get bad oranges, bad apples, bad everything. I think it's that store. Some of my messengers. My brother's in Discord, by the way. Y'all can't hear him, but he's talking to me saying they just cut up the cantaloupe and it tasted bad. And like all of our fruit we get from there ends up being barely good if it's good. Some of my messengers have had most unpleasant difficulties when attempting to gather items that I need quite urgently. These items are rare and can be somewhat sought after. Could you find your way to Keb Hunut and speak to my contact, Sakhlin is there? I need you to gather reinforced bolts to secure the creature and then travel to the Dulkar and speak to Nadima and retrieve supplies that our apothecaries require most urgently. When you're looking there and you look up at the top where the sauces are, my 2 are on the right. The others that were there were on the left. Supplies that our apothecaries most urgently. Oh god, I hate that. So we gotta go back here, go outside so we can look at it. I don't remember yours being on there. I do not, so I can't help you with that. He's trying to find his sauces for the leftover Wingstop we had. Do. Now we can use the map. Alright, let's click down here again and see where this one is sending us. Aha, over here. It's just like I said. Go up there, talk to a guy, get a quest, send you way back down in the sewers somewhere, do something, then come back up there, talk to him, and you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's the whole premise of this quest pack, or whatever the hell this is. Let's see, this is at Keb Hunut. So the guy was right about the name. See if we can find it, if I have that one already. Otherwise, we'll have to take one of these and then get to it. Kentagan something other. That one's not it. Nope, so we'll just take this one, and then we'll take one of the tunnel guides that's there to get to it. We'll do something, then we'll come right back up here to turn it in, then he'll send us to do it again. There's much better quest design in this game that's not in this pack that I'm doing right now. This is quite not good. Where's the stable master guy? He's over here. Tunnel guide. Down here underground, the stable masters are basically called tunnel guides.
Fair winds to you.
So we're going to this one, Kepanut, however you say it. Keb, a name that's hard to say. Alright, and in here we're going to go talk to somebody over here that I can almost guarantee is going to say, go out here and kill X number of things, or collect X number of this. It's such repetitive quests at this in this quest pack. I understand that your patron has requested very special goods. Luckily, I was able to obtain them with some great challenges to myself. Please let your benefactor know that these goods should perform to expectations. No, look at that. We don't even have to go get it. It literally was just a spend some time running down here to this person, then come back to us. Okay. Tunnel guide.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
We want, I think, Hulzadar? I think that's where we came from. I don't mean to be harsh against the designers on this expansion, but seriously, this has not been a great... The expansion itself was great. This little extension quest pack thing, whatever you want to call it, has been very, very minimalistic on actual quality. It's been just something to do while they make something else is what this is. But at least I'm getting better at finding how to get back over to the quest giver. Let's see, where is it that I jump? Back here, yeah. Yarr, look out below. I did go to the right place, didn't I? Did I screw up? I may have screwed up. No. No, here it is. Okay. I think. Oh, holy crap. Where am I at? That's not it. Here it is, yeah. It all looks the same here. And that guy's got a couple of quests for us, but we're not at that point yet. We need to extend the epic quest line that we're on before we pick those up. So that's kind of confusing as well, because you get there and you find out that he's offering quest lines that are way beyond what you're currently working on. And the reason that stuff ends up happening in this game a whole lot is, and this isn't him, hold it, travel to Dulcar. Well, crap, where's Dulcar? Oh, for crying out loud, you can't look at the outside of this area in this map. What was I saying? Oh, so like the expansion comes out, this area, all of Umbar is part of the expansion, and you got the epic storyline that goes across it. Then they put out a like a quest pack, if you want to call it that. I don't think they charged for it. I don't know. They may have. Well, that adds to the epic storyline, and it starts in the same area. So when you're here, if you haven't finished the expansion, when the pack comes out, then you're super confused because you come across it and you're like, oh, hold it, what is this? It's got an expansion thing going on here, and I'm not done with this other one. Why do I have this? And so you have to know not to go there. This is where I'm looking for. That's exactly what it is. So I've got 19 seconds left, and then I can use that. The Dulcar, that's exactly where I want to go. So, and then they put out another pack, and you know, then that one will have one. So like there's two, that guy, same guy back there's got two starting epic quests. So if you don't know that you don't need to pick those up until you're actually at them, you come across them, pick them up, and it screws up the storyline because it's telling you about things that have not happened yet as if it's happened. And in this case, there was like a couple of quest packs or whatever that came out after Corsair's Umbar, and then there was the Legacy of Morgoth that comes out as the actual expansion. So if you're not on the bleeding edge of the content, you run across this all the time. You see epic storylines that you could pick up that seem very weird because you're like, why are they talking to me like this? I don't know what they're referring to. And it's like, oh, because I'm not supposed to be here yet, even though this is the area the other ones got me working in. See what I'm saying? So,
May the
yeah.
seas be calm.
Unfortunately, I think the
winds fair.
designers that make those epic quests don't actually take into account that 99% of their players aren't on the bleeding edge. And I don't think they care either. Personally, that's what I think it is they're aware of it, but they don't care. They're just putting out content. Oh, you're here. I believe I have the package that was requested by your patron. I do warn you that the objects inside appear to have been jostled, but I assure you of the quality of the product. I wish you all the best of luck with its use. Okay, so now do we go back to him? Yep, now we're going back to Darlaja. And of course, since we used this thing, then it's going to be down for another 5 minutes. Where is our tunnel guide? He's over here. So we will go back to
May the seas be calm and the winds
Holzada.
fair.
Since I know how to get to where I'm going from that one, that's the only reason I keep going back to it. And understand, while I'm sitting here bitching and complaining about the designers and things in the game and all that, it's still my favorite MMORPG. There is no perfect MMORPG out there. There isn't. It just does not exist. You have to find one that checks enough boxes for you that it's something you'll put up with the things that you don't like. It was a little delayed on the sound there. That's funny. Going in! I think I'm gonna make an EverQuest channel as well. I was just saying, I think I'm gonna make an EverQuest channel as well. I've got tons of EverQuest videos I could put over there.
What?
Well, I know the traversal of the catacombs below can be problematic. I appreciate your discretion and willingness to go to that place. I hope that these objects will make my grand unveiling something truly to behold. Thank you for your work again. I can see why your name has become known within this hall.
I am ready to fight.
About time. We get a portrait of Rothog when we finish this as well. Seems that Zarzira has decided it was time to grace us with her presence. Amongst the difficulties is that I feel that she may have a patron or someone who sought to weaken my position amongst the kindred. Such an idea is laughable, of course. Now, I would request your presence so that you can see what is done to those who seek to fool me or betray me for no reason. Please remember that this woman had wrongfully imprisoned Shydal and caused pain to his family.
Speak.
Seems as if it is time to get to the heart of the matter. I believe that we should be able to resolve this peacefully, of course. Here we go.
Now, with proof of her treachery, Lothog calls for Zarzira Dawnstar for questioning.
Now you will see a matter of justice. While I am very confident about how this will go, do be wary, as this serpent seems to be willing to strike. Zarzira! Let me read it down here because it's going to go too fast on the screen. Zarzira Dawnstar, I have called you to my chambers in regards to your petition. I have found and dealt with the culprit. Sadly, the information stolen was destroyed in the process. Rothog, you demand nothing from me. If I were not as magnificent and generous as I am, I would spill your blood on this floor for your insolence. Well, I will spill blood on this floor. I will not sully my blade. Could you dispatch this filth? Is that for me? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna get the right button to work eventually. It would seem that your warriors are pathetic, and now you shall die. There you go. Zarzira made a grave mistake, so openly attacking you in my presence. I am overjoyed by your victory. You see, Zarzira and her men were not worth me bloodying my blades, as they are so below me. But I commend you for your quick action. Rest assured, if Shaidal is successful in the task that I laid out before him, he will go free. Thank you again for helping solve what could have been a rather complicated situation. Doot doot, doot doot, doot doot. Mark my words, now that we're done with this quest giver, somebody else in this room is going to pop up as needing something done.
Tell me.
It would seem that Zarzira's treachery was deeper rooted than I might have estimated. Shouldn't that be then I might have estimated? Oh well. I appreciate your willingness to combat her and her men on my behalf. I would have stepped forward, but I did not feel they were worth bloodying my blades. Oh, I have heard word that Shaidal has managed to capture my prize and has survived the ordeal. Your good work in this has secured his freedom upon the creature's unveiling. Okay, we finished that one up. Title awarded, Friend to Rothog the Storm. Alright, watch this. I'm going to go right across over here, and I'll bet you anything there's going to be a quest giver. Yep, he's got a ring above his head. I told you. Because you see, in this room, I did a lot of stuff for the dwarf over there, and then for the lady over here, and now for that guy right there. There's nobody in that position, and nobody in that position over there, and bam, this guy popped up. It's predictable.
I'm glad you are here. I have a few concerns I was hoping you would help me with.
Lorendon, I'm glad you are here. I was hoping that you could run back and forth between this room and the sewer area doing some menial tasks for me, and in the end I will award you a portrait of myself you can put on the wall and admire for ages to come. I have a few concerns with which I was hoping to receive your assistance. Bellandor looks excessively tired, but clearly has no intention to rest. I am tied up here in Dar Lajah, hearing the concerns of the people and doing my best to help them. Meanwhile, I'm also expected to handle issues in the fleet fast when I am not at sea. Much of my fleet is out patrolling the coast, looking for signs of Azagath and Nakasi. I was hoping you would be available to handle something for me. I have received reports of ruffians on the docks causing trouble in the area near the soldiers' mess hall. I would like you to go there and discourage them from doing that. He gives you a wink that makes it clear he wants you to rough them up. Umbar is a land of tough people, and sometimes this is the only way to get your point across. Not far from the same area, there is a dispute going on that I would like you to investigate. One of our ships is preparing for departure and was bringing provisions aboard when the deck steward noticed that all of the newly purchased fruit was rotten. The fruitmonger, a man named Rakuras, argues that the fruit was fine when he sold it to us. I would like you to inspect the fruit shipment for me and determine who is in the right. I recommend dealing with the ruffians first, though, as they are the most pressing matter. Okay, so that's our new series of run here and back quest. Let's see what we got over here. We've got our portrait we need to go hang up in our house. Let's bring up the allegiance thing. We'll watch this go across as I turn some stuff in here. Is that one? No, there's some. Well, that sucked. It didn't even make it all the way over to 22. What was this here? Cosmetic Rothog armor? What? Didn't know about that. Let's take a look at it. Well, ain't that spiffy? I gotta add that to my wardrobe. That's really cool. I want to use that on like a dwarf or something. Make him look all bulky and stuff. Ooh, maybe I'll put that on my guardian. That's an idea. Alright, let's move this down here. I also have a dagger down here that I'd got from the last one that I dealt with. So I guess it was normal to get cosmetic. I just wasn't realizing it. Let's close this up. We'll go to our wardrobe. And I've got a full wardrobe here, but I know I've got some stuff that I never use. I need to figure out. Hold on, where's the hooded ones? I don't ever use hooded cloaks. I just don't. And I can get the fleet merchants and these other ones like this anytime I want. Because I get it every time I create a new character. Hooded cloak at the Black Gate. I just don't like the hooded ones. I don't like that it covers up my head, you know? So that's going to give me some space back. Especially the ones like this that come in a thing that I get every time I open up another character. It's perfectly fine to get rid of it, because if I want it back, I can just create a new character and I'll get it. The ones that don't, I think, are like this ceremonial cloak. The Cloak of the Autumn, I remember getting that. And Elder Slade, that is a cool looking cloak, honestly. Dwarf Make cloak, I can, you know what, I can live without that one. And the Rivendell cloak. We'll keep it. Not super into it, but we'll keep it. That got us back 6 slots, so that's fantastic. We'll add our dagger in here. And our helm. That and that. So these things were called ceremonial, and this one was called, oh, it's ceremonial as well. So let's just filter this to ceremonial. There we are. So there it is there. There's that dagger. Let me pull up the dagger for y'all to see. I thought that was a decent looking dagger. I'll end up using that on my burglar. What is this? Oh, that's neat. This is one of my favorite staffs in the game. Probably my absolute favorite staff in the game. It's a Rakish Charmer's ceremonial staff. You had to get it from the Rakish coffer. Oh, do I have this in here? I think I do. This item's already in here. So this was another item I got from one of the other ones that I finished. And it is a basically a pirate hat. I thought that was really cool. I wish you could change the color of the top. The only thing you can change is the color of the bandana that's underneath it. So if you dye that, like let's say gold, you can see how it changes the bandana. But other than that, I thought that was really cool to get a pirate's hat. Now that I've got all of those in my wardrobe, I don't need to take up space with them anymore. Alright, before we, let me check something. Oh yeah, gotta leave the area before you can look at the map. I don't understand that decision at all. Normally anywhere else you just right click and it takes you one layer up so you can, you know, traverse the maps and stuff. For some reason in here it's not allowing it, so you have to go outside before you can do that. Alright, now that we're out here. So it's over here at the docks. That is it, right? Yeah, that's it right down there. I don't know that I've been down here before. I may not have been down here before. There isn't a mount stable master anywhere near there. Here's the closest one. Gate of Sorrows. I think I did go down around this because I went across here and back up to some other stuff once before. But Gate of Sorrows. There's no milestone down there either. Let me check something. That's what I thought. That's this right here, isn't it? Yep. So that is Jadambor. Jadambor. I can definitely get there. There it is, Jadambor. So the reason I checked that is because I'm going to go to my personal home to put these portraits up that I've gotten from the other 3 quest givers to get them out of my bags. Then we'll jump back over here and move on. Are we not going to travel? What the hell? Let's try this again. Let's do it through this way. We'll go house. This one. We want to go here. That was weird. There we are. My cool housing area. Alright, so I've got lots of maps all over my walls. I'll have to take those down to put these up, I'm sure. Well, we're hitching big time right now. He's having a very hard time moving. We got 3 in here. We go ahead and put it in the bedroom. Why not? That's the lady that gave me the dagger. And this one should be the dwarf. He was pretty cool. I liked his character. He was fun. And don't get me wrong, just because the way they laid it out seemed goofy in there, doesn't change the fact that it was actually, it's been good content. The reading and everything has been fantastic. The writing, I should say, has been fantastic. I'm just being a butt, you know. Let me move this over. Let's see if it's against the wall over here. It is not. There we are. Let's save that position. I think it's about time for me to buy a new keyboard. This one's starting to get pretty crappy. Do these do anything? Nope, they don't have any effect. I need to get some lighting to put in here, change this up. And a carpet or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Vern? You know what I'm saying? Let me check something over here. Actually, I think I have a carpet over here I could use. Where's that at? There, this carpet. Let me put this in the bedroom for right now. I need to get another one of these. Now the thing with the carpet is it's kind of large, so you have to adjust it to get it to show up just in a certain area. That's the wrong way, because it bleeds through the floor to another room. So that'll make it not bleed through. Now my question is it bleeding through over here? It is not, so that's good. We'll save that. Turn off our decoration mode and we'll go take a look. Oh yeah, I like that. It feels more homey now. I like that a lot. Alright, we took care of that. Let's go out here to our chest and put these other items in here. Housing storage. How about shared housing storage? Housing, there we are. We got plenty of room for these things. Okie dokie. Go ahead and fly over to that one. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back shortly.
Just need a bed and go to sleep. How y'all doing? I'm trying to make things Thanksgiving, but the bus got slow. Where are you from? Just need a bed and go to sleep. How y'all doing? I'm trying to make things Thanksgiving, but the bus got slow. Where are you from?
Hello, people. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Back am I. Ranch. And mild sauce from Wingstop. Have that left over from Friday night. And then we have some carrots from the grocery store. It's tasty too. Anybody know what that's from? It's tasty too. All right. So, if we go out that exit there, we'll be right where we need to be, I think. Just gotta find the exit. Hold it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or these are gonna be the elite quest, isn't it?
Good
Yeah,
tidings.
small fellowship. Yeah, we're not ready for that. There we are. That's what I'm looking for. So how's everybody doing today? Yep, exactly where I thought I would be. Are these bad guys? Yeah, they are. Deal with these ruffians. If I ever figure out which button I should be pushing, they'll suffer greatly. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. You know you want to, but you're not going to. Sorry, it's hard not to be a pain in the butt when you get in one of those moods. You know what I mean? You get into a mood, you're just like, I love y'all all. Every one of y'all. Y'all are all great. Where's the... Okay, it's over this way. Is it a bad guy? Nope, not a bad guy. Is this the spot? Apparently not. Oh, here we are. Aha! I found the fruit. The fruit is indeed rotten and inedible. You notice a stamp indicating that the fruit originated in Kutra. Talk to Rakaris.
I will tell you the same thing I have been telling everyone. I am not at fault.
Fruit was good when I unloaded it. It must have been mistreated by the Fleet Watch. You tell Rakiras that you noticed that the fruit came from Kutra. You have been there and happen to know that Kutra has been plagued with disease and sickness since the collapse of Makda Korbo. You can see in his eyes that he has been caught, but he says nothing else to you. So now what? Oh, all the way back over to Darlaja. So we made our run all the way down here to go, hi, blah, 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 and now we're going to run all the way back up there. Tell me that that's not silly. Let me find the stable master. There he is. If I wasn't a completionist, I wouldn't be doing this because it does feel a little silly. just doing these quests back and forth, back and forth. Which one of y'all is actually the stable master? This is not here. That's why there's no stable master here. You know what? Forget the stable master. Let's just go for a ride. We'll do the real run ourselves. We can take in the beauty and sights of this incredible city. Let's see which way we should go. This way. Hang a right here. I like the shell thing up there. How colorful that is. It's really pretty. I got one of those as a reward for my house. I just don't have a wall that's tall enough to actually put it on. I mean, I put it on one of them, but it looks silly. I think it should have been a little smaller for the house item version. See, there it is again. It's quite good. It's just Folgers coffee, by the way. Nothing special. No frou-frou, just ordinary. I like ordinary.
Is everything settled then?
You tell Belindor that you have handled the ruffians and that the fruit was likely rotten before it even left Kutra. Kutra, you say? Yes, I have heard about their issues there. Thank you for clearing this up. I appreciate your help as always, Lorandon.
I have oft been thinking of the suffering that continues in this city.
The Empire of Ordok, the Church of the All-Seeing, and the heirs of Castamere have all ruled here with an iron fist. And that fist was covered in blood. Though many of the Corsairs lost at the Harlan were not good people, many in the city are still suffering from the loss of loved ones. That is why I have decided to use my personal savings to seed a fund that will help support those left behind. They suffer needlessly, and I will do what I am able for those who are innocent. This savings of mine is not held in a bank. I have kept it hidden should Meshka and I need to flee the city again. It is always good to have a backup plan, but it bothers me greatly knowing that I have treasures hidden away, doing nothing when it could be helping people in need. I would like to entrust to you the task of retrieving it, as there are dangers involved that I have no doubt you can handle. Coffer is located in the northeast part of the sewers. Of course it is. I will mark its location on your map. Let's just take one of these. If I can get it to pop up. We'll go back to that one, and we'll see where it's at, because I can't bring it up on the map here. There it is. So let's head to Hebatok.
Good day to you, traveler.
It's amazing that a carrot can actually taste good by just putting some ranch on it. And I know there's people out there going, what? Carrots taste good by themselves. No, they don't. This way. don't think I need any more of those for Slayer Deed, but I could be wrong. We'll check the next one. Am I going the right way? Nope, I need to turn there. The audio always gets screwed up down here in the sewers. Y'all can hear it sounds like I'm in a busy area where a bunch of people are talking, and I'm literally not. So it's like, that's screwy. Oh, let's get this. And that'll give me a chance to eat another carrot. Alright. Where am I supposed to get over here? Oh, right there. A wall gap. What'd that do? Oh, okay, we picked up his money. I guess we can go to one of these exits and see where it puts us. I'd be fighting them, but honestly I don't see a reason. Because I don't need them for Slayer Deed that's already done, and they're not attacking me. I'm not kill on sight to them. Now the bats, I am KOS to them. And I actually need them for a Slayer Deed. And they knock me out, which always annoys the crap out of me. There it is. 187 of 200. I'm getting credit for 2 for every one that I kill, so that's really good. I could go ahead and finish off the Bat Slayer Deed and we'd be done with it. I think that's a win-win. Here we go. I don't see any more that I could pick up real quickly. What about in here? Or are these all alligators, crocodiles? Oh, these are goblins, actually. I don't like them. I hate the goblins. Goblins suck. I do need them. Later. Later. We'll do them later. I hate them. I wouldn't hate the goblins so much if it wasn't for the fact that they like to throw fire on the ground. And the fire hurts really bad. You gotta get out of that fire quick or you'll die. Doesn't matter how weak the goblin is that does it. The fire is like fighting a raid mob. It's annoying. Let's see if this one does it. He didn't, which is good. I think I need one more bat and I'll be done. Just one bat. My goat doesn't mind tromping around in a sewer. Just one bat. That's all I need. I see a quest back there. Is there any bats in here? Y'all aren't bats. I gotta see if I missed a quest down here at this spot.
While you are traveling through the tunnels,
Oh,
I have a favor to ask of you.
I have never seen this hound. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to more maps and see if we can find the dog here anywhere. God, that's annoying. The background sound that should not be there.
Me, I just need
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know if it just doesn't show up. That ain't gonna help us. So this is called A Very Brave Dog. I do not like when I have to go to the internet to find out how to do something. But I have avoided this quest many times when I've found it down here because I've had it and never found it. The lost dog's name is Herka. And where is Herka at? It's in the wells. It's right over. Did that literally light up? I have never seen that. Oh my god. Okay, let's go do this quest. I swear to you, I've had this quest before and I've never noticed that light up over there. Who's the big dummy? That would be me. Maybe we'll find a bat while we're out here. Is that a bat? That's a bat. That quest is done, or deed I should say is done. That should be the Bat Slayer Advanced deed. Yay, it actually came up to the right one. So that is done, and we got 5 free Lotro points for just playing the game. I am a big fan of that. And we're almost there. Dog is over here somewhere. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Hey, look, we got goblins. We got goblins! Only like 2,000 more of those to kill. Is this the right spot? Nope. Next room over. Right over here. There he is. There's the dog all this time. Wags her tail and looks willing to follow you. Alright, so I gotta lead him back. Yeah, okay, cool. It's a super cute dog. It's not very fast. But I like it. I'm assuming some things will try to attack it or something. It'd be nice if it helped fight. Keep up with me, puppy. Alright, we'll finally have this quest done. Alrighty.
You found her. This is such good news.
I'll be honest with you that I did not expect her to be found alive. She's lucky to not be inside the belly of a crocodile. I will see that she is returned to her owner. Urka must have been very brave to survive down here. Thank you for her rescue. Follow-up? Nope. Oh, there is a follow-up. I'll be darned.
Umbar Harbor is a rough city that has seen more than its fair share of war and loss.
Selhaven residents have reported petty crimes committed by small, shadowy figures spotted lurking near sewer entrances late at night. I believe that at the western end of Imbiri, something like that, there is an encampment of the city's homeless children. People have been referring to them as Matrakai, the unseen ones. Foetid dank sewers are no place for a child. Would you mind scouting the encampment out and seeing how they fare? I'm not sure we would be prepared to move them immediately, but we may be able to redirect some supplies in the meantime. Okay. Where's this? That's over here. I wonder if it's really kids over there or if what they're seeing is goblins. That's my theory, is we're about to go find out that they're actually seeing goblins thinking they're kids because goblins are small, and we'll end up having to take out a bunch of goblins or something. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Just mixed my ranch with my mild sauce to make some yummy yum yum. So you mix that up. That's good. Hey, look, the dogs still follow me. I'll go put these carrots up here in a second. Just need a couple more. Just a couple more. Alright. Let's see here. Straight across. Yep, I see goblins. This does not appear the key camp with the children. Of course it's not. Hey, look, the fire goblins I was talking about, that suck. Bring the cash to so-and-so. Where is this cash? Oh, defeat goblins. Okay. Told you we would end up fighting goblins and not finding kids. I love that. Alright, so we need 36 of 100. We need a few, just a few. It's no biggie, right? Oh, we got a fireball one. We got a fireball one. Hold it. Why aren't you dead yet? There we are. Where's another fireball one? I want to try something. There aren't any over here. Oh well. Oh my god, will you target the one in front of you, you moron. I was trying to target something nowhere near me so I couldn't get my abilities to fire off. Sitting there pumping buttons and nothing was happening. Goblins, I hate goblins. Damn. There's one. I want to try this. Damn, he still got it off. I was trying to kill him while he was stunned, but that did not work. You first, buddy. I didn't even realize there was something back here glowing on the map. I just happened to look up and was like, oh, there it is. So I'm glad I was staying here to kill these things for the slaughter deed. Otherwise, I'd have gone back over there thinking I was done. Spot a note. Oh, there it is. Crude note. You're unable to read the majority of the messy scratch on the note, but managed to discern even, that the goblins hail from Solstruck to the west of Umbar Barabel. They are here in an attempt to stage a rescue of their leader, Shackfoot Slitthroat, who has gone to the arena to fight as a gladiator. Interesting. So that ends this area. Yeah, we'll go back over there where we got the quest giver thing from. How many? Come on. 86 of 100. Are there any flame throwing goblins over there? I don't think so. I think I'm close to finishing this advanced Slayer dude. If I don't have to ever fight the goblins again, it's well worth it. Ah, there's a bad one there. Damn, he just would not throw it on the ground until he got to me. Yes! Slayer. So, oh, we finished the Slayer thing itself, the overarching one. Vanquisher of so-and-so, deed bestowed. What is this one? This is another Slayer one. That's an overarching, a wrapper quest. Alright, so that's 10 free Lotro points for that. Let's mount up and just haul butt through here and say screw these things. Keep going. Screw them. We're not staying. Keep going.
Goblins? Are you quite sure they were not children?
Pretty sure they were throwing fire bombs at me. They explained that you fought some and found a note that explains their presence. This is very unexpected, to say the least. Thank you for discovering this. I will pass the information along to my captain.
Good day to you, traveler.
Thank you for your assistance, Larandon. Without your help, setting up an outpost here would have been much more difficult. And perhaps we would have sent aid supplies to goblins. Nashon's face momentarily flushes red before he clears his throat and resumes speaking. Our work here will continue, but I will only ask one more thing of you. Belindor wants a report on how things are proceeding here at Gruhasurge. My lord, that's a hard name to say. Would you mind speaking to him in Darlaja on our behalf? Thank you for all of your help here, Larandon. So, the person we're going to see, I believe, is the same person over here that we need to go back to in the first place. Belindor. So, yes. That is where we're headed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube and the follow button on Twitch and also on X. Why, you ask? I don't know. Maybe because it makes me happy. That's why. How do I get to where I'm trying to go? That's a dead end. That doesn't help at all. And this is getting me further away from where I'm wanting to go. That was a bad one to come out of, obviously. There we go. Now we're going in the right direction.
There it is. You have done a good deed today. Thank you.
This will go a long way to ease their sufferings.
While you were gone, Meshka came to visit.
She said she would like to meet with you. She wouldn't tell me what it was about, but I didn't get the feeling that she plans to have you killed. I wouldn't worry, he says with a chuckle, too much. She said that you will be able to find her at the Fleet Watch Tavern in the Fleet Fast. Be safe. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Alright.
You have returned. How goes the effort in the sewers?
That seems very out of context. You tell Belendor of the efforts taken in the new guard post at Kruhasurja, and he nods. Thank you for helping them get a head start while they work on setting up the outpost. Assuring the safety of the people of the Sailhaven will go a long way in restoring their confidence in the kindred of the coins.
Have I told you yet that I am grateful to have you as an ally?
I think so. We finished a deed, and it's not going to go automatically to it. What was it called? Tales of Ilmabari. It's a very hard one to say. Tales. It's not there. Aha, Tales. There it is. So we completed deeds down there, basically. Alright. And we got a new title, even. Aid to Immobility, however you say that. Lorandon, have I told you yet that I am grateful to have you as an ally? It means a lot that though you are a newcomer to this city, you take actions that are for the good of the common folk of Umbar. As you well know, I was a newcomer here once as well. It did not take me long to fall in love with the Umbari culture. The resiliency of the people, the bright colors, flavorful food, favorable winds, the blue seas, and of course, my beloved Ameshka, whom I can finally call my wife. Whether or not you love this city as I do, I still appreciate what you have been doing for its people, and feel ashamed to have once called you my enemy. You're a good person, Lorandon. Belendor takes a deep breath as his posture, trying to get the camera to work correctly here, changes and his demeanor returns to that of the kinsman of the Fleet Fast and captain of fleets of Umbari Borabel. Speaking of your quality, I have another thing to ask of you, if you are willing. I am unsure if the kinsmen of Demoldo Fiercewater are aware of his fate. Demoldo was the leader of a clan, Moratagu. Smuggling has been the family business for generations. When Nakasi returned to the city with a hostage instead of her husband, I don't think she took the time to inform their clan of his murder. Rumors abound, of course, but they are family and deserve to know the truth. If you would not mind delivering it, I have written a letter detailing everything I know about Tumuldo's death. You confessed to Belendor that you were present in Linhir when Tumuldo Fiercewater was murdered. He raises his eyebrows in surprise. Is that so? I wouldn't tell them what you have just told me, or you may not walk away from the encounter without bloodshed. I've been told that they have a base of operations in the southern part of the Ilmabiri beneath the Sailhaven. Okay, so we got more questage. Back down in the sewers, of course. Let's go ahead and let's look at these here as well. And we got 5 of them to claim. Yay, we did it. So we can claim rank 22 now. It's one of my goals is to finish the full allegiance thing. So I've got it at 22 now. I believe it goes to 40. Let's see. Straight down this way, in fact. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's go do that. Yeah, that should work. We're just going backwards of what we normally do to get up here. Alright, where are we at? There we are. The place we need to go is... Was it actually upstairs? Hold it, hold it. There's a guy right there.
What is this thing? Who are you?
You inform Poroko that you bring a letter from Belendor, kinsman of the Fleetfast, addressed to the Mortugaya clan. He takes the letter from you, reads it, and sighs, handing the letter over to Ashira. So it is true. Tumuldo is dead, and Nakasi has fled the city with the sea shadow and likely to return. Alive, anyway. We had our suspicions. The man's attitude quickly changes from sadness to anger. Curse all men of Gondor, including this Belendor. They are as low as the wretched filth in these sewers. He spits on the floor to make his point.
I am sorry, stranger, but you brought us this news when we were already having a bad day.
My nephew, Ketuko, has been taken captive by wicked men who are trying to force us to help them. There's a group of heirsworn and those depraved Church of the All-Seeing cowards that stowed themselves away in our sewers. They've been in the southern part of Ilmabari since the Sea Stone Mutiny, hiding and trying to get someone to ferry them to safety. We have no more love for that Kmeg than we do for Gondorians. Let them rot, I say. Their time ruling Umbar was not a pleasant one for my people, but now they have captured Ketuko and say they will kill him if we do not help them, and I have no doubt that they will. I know you have no reason to help us, but you look hardy and resourceful. If I can persuade you to rescue Ketuko, I will see to it that you are rewarded. Okay? Ah, good. Another quest over here.
Making yourself useful, are you?
Why don't you do something more practical, like helping me? Helping me helps all of us, and I am the one keeping everyone fed. Godotto exclaims this loudly for all to hear. The other smugglers groan as if this is something they have heard many times before. Unfortunately, I am not only keeping my clansmen fed, but the neighbors as well. Sewer rats keep getting into our food stores. I tell them we need to get a cat like on a ship, but do we have a cat? We do not. If you want to be of use to us, go find those filthy thieves and rid us of them. Okay, I will do that. So now I have a quest to kill some rats as well. Does anybody else have a quest around here? Doesn't appear that way. Do we have this one here? This is Hebakatkok. It's that one right there. We got this one twice. Alright, so where do we need to roll? All over the place and over here. Let's do it. Actually, before we do that, let's eat and use a couple of scrolls. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go put this stuff back into the icebox and probably get me a cold drink. I've been drinking coffee all this time. I'm ready for something cold. I'll be right back. Please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it.
Me, I just need to be.
I am back, ladies and gentlemen. And I got me a Mr. Pibb. Yes. I like Pibb Extra. I'm a Dr. Pepper person, but I like Pibb Extra. It does taste good. But most of the time I drink Dr. Pepper when I'm drinking soda. Alright, let's go kill bad guys and stuff and things and so forth and all of that. Am I supposed to kill the crocs now? Nope. Oh, the rats, that's right. Yeah, I still got the dog following me around. That's awesome. I think I'm supposed to kill these guys. Nope, I guess not. What am I supposed to kill? Fugitives. Oh, those count as fugitives. Why didn't it show up on the mouse over? I gotta free somebody. Oh, he's over that way. He's a sharp eye, but he didn't notice me. That's beautiful. Man, that keyboard is bad. Keys are sticking. Come on. Oh, are y'all really both gonna be ranged? Oh, you son of a... Alright. Where's the guy I gotta rescue? Over there. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this chest, by golly. There he is. Alright, is that everything? That appears to be everything. I'm gonna go turn this back in. I don't suppose I need these guys for a Slayer deed or anything. No, it doesn't look that way. What about the rats? Nope. Straightforward. Go off to the left and straight on till morning. Hang a right here just a little bit. And then left, and we should be back. Yep, here we are. Go turn these two quests in.
Ah, the hero returns.
Did you deal with those wretched things? You tell him you did. Very good. Now you have accomplished something of import. Here you deserve some food for your trouble.
I cannot believe it! You rescued Ketoko?
You've lifted such a burden from my shoulders as well as my heart. You are welcome to stay with us as long as you like. Here's your reward as promised.
Listen, if you're not opposed to acquiring items, I have a proposition for you.
Scratches his beard thoughtfully as he considers you. These sewers are one of the oldest parts of the city. They were built by men of Numenor, and the fact that they are still working today is a testament to their knowledge and skill. You can see their influence in much of the architecture. There are some areas of Ilmabari where Numenorian relics can still be found. If you come across any, bring them to me and I will give you some coin in exchange for them. I think you can find some to the east. Okay, I don't see other quests popping up. Okay. Hang a right and then an immediate left. Hold it. I still have not finished the advanced slayer deed on the rats. So I need to kill every rat I see. I don't know that we need to go up. It's supposed to be in this area is what I would have thought. But I don't see it. Let me get this over here. Oh! Okay, that's where I was coming for. I thought I saw one of the ore harvests setting over there, but no. It was actually what I was coming down here to get. There's one right over here.
Me, I just need a bed and go to sleep. Are y'all willing?
We're leaving the area. I think we got all of them. Yeah, we did.
Oh, thank you, my friend. You are in excellent condition.
You have really come through for old Ploroko today.
Come, I would speak with you privately. What news has come in with the tide?
Ploroko pulls you aside and speaks to you quietly. I want to thank you for humoring us with these tasks, even Gajota, he says with a warm chuckle. We really should get him a cat. Unfortunately, dark times lie ahead for us Morotagya. Demoldo was our leader by right of birth, but he was also a great hero to our people and was well loved. We would have readily followed Nakasi, but she seems to have abandoned us for that Kmeg Azgath. You can see on his face that Nakasi's flight weighs heavy upon his heart. They have a child, Umisum, who would now be our leader by right of birth, but she will not go unchallenged. She is in her teen years and has yet to prove herself to our people. I hope for her sake that she is as cunning as her father and as fierce as her mother, or she may not make it to adulthood. You know how families are. Wanted to thank you for bringing us the letter from that ugly Gondorian. It is better to know than to be left wondering. There are difficult times ahead for all Mortugia, but we have survived worse. Now go, leave these sewers and visit the baths. You stink. He waves you off, and you are clearly being dismissed. Okay, so we need to go back to talk to somebody, and we need to talk to Mashka at the First Watch Tavern. Ah, over here. So we do have a fleet gate we can go to. Let's find the exit. It's right here.
Umbar is a free city at last.
I admit that I am a little surprised to see you.
Not blame you if you had no desire to associate with me. She cocks an eyebrow and gives you a measuring look. I will not apologize, however. You must understand that I will do whatever is necessary to protect my husband and his interests. She takes a casual sip of her wine before continuing. Speaking of his interest, he told me that you have been assisting him of late, so you have probably noticed that he avoids what needs to be done, prioritizing trivialities while Azagath and Nakasi escape without consequences. They must be found, and they must be made to pay the price for their betrayal. For this to happen, we must awaken Belendor so he sees things as they are, not as his pain tells him. He loves passionately, but he hurts with the same intensity. He has been hiding from himself behind his work, not allowing himself to feel his grief. I am commissioning a memorial in tribute of the crew of the Iskanta, Belendor's ship, Rebuke in the Western Tongue. Will you help me with this? I have several locations around the Fleet Fast in mind, but have not been able to decide. Would you visit each location and tell me your opinion of them? So basically a big circle. No other quests in the area. We'll take this and go. Nope. It was back over here, wasn't it? Many paths meet here, but it is being used for training. I can't take that repeating audio anymore. I've got to fix it. That is so annoying. Come on, game. I logged out. How about doing that?
Hey, I just need a bed and go to sleep.
Do it again. Force it this time. Finally, the women talking in the background is gone. I've heard that one say, "How are you doing?" about 100 times. That is a very annoying bug. Very, very annoying. Come on. Yay, the tavern talking background noise is gone. Woohoo! Whew, thought I was going to lose my mind. Area is high traffic, but perhaps too crowded. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is a nice spot, but is currently used for stables. Bill and Beth's gonna be the last one we look at that she's gonna like. Where's it at? Dang it. This is not a bad place, but too close to those ruffians. Well, move the ruffians out. Can I go through there? No. This is going to be the Goldilocks one where they're going to say it's just right. Where's it at? There it is. You have discovered the Lord's Gate. Oh, that's not actually it. But it was an area I had not been to yet. Decent place, but perhaps too out of the way. Well, then there is no spot to put it. Maybe we're too demanding.
simply return his opinions, I hope.
You tell the noblewoman your opinion on each location. Thank you for your time and thoughts. I will take them into consideration.
Be careful, we are being watched. Is he here to spy upon you? Or me?
Since you are the one who is armed, confront him. See what he wants. Okay. What's up, homeboy?
Oi there. Yes, I know who you are.
You can call me Tabram. The man gazes at you for a moment with an expression you can't read. I understand that you have the ear of Belendor and Langstrad, and you are a friend of the king. I am from the Order of the Eagle, and would like to present Belendor with an offer. We have uncovered some information on the whereabouts of Azagath, Sea Shadow, and Nikasi Wave Reaper. We would share this information with Belendor in exchange for him agreeing to meet with an emissary of Prince Imrahil. He need not agree to anything other than to meet and to listen. Will you do this? I believe I will. Let me go back and tell her. She doesn't seem to care. Okay. Talk to Belendor. Way back over here. I wonder, is there a horse nearby? There is. Or we can just ride there. You know what? Let's live dangerously. Let's get our war steed out and haul butt. This should end interestingly. It's like riding a horse on ice skates. That doesn't go through. That does. Perfect. You know you've been in the city of Umbar too long when you actually can recognize where you're going at any given time. Sort of. That's not the right way. It's that way. Here's what I was looking for. I was so close. And then I was so far. Boom, we're in, baby.
Welcome back. I see you have survived your meeting with my wife.
You quietly tell him of the offer from the Order of the Eagle, and his expression darkens. No, we cannot have my loyalty to Umbar called into question. What information could they have, I wonder? He sighs, and you see the exhaustion return to his features. I need some time to think about it.
I have another task for you, should you be willing.
Hold on. This one here.
Welcome back. What news do you bring?
You tell Belindor of the reaction of the Morotaglia clan to the confirmation of Tumuldo's death and the warning that there will be clan infighting for leadership. Belindor nods. This sort of thing is not terribly common, but it isn't unheard of either. The kindred will keep an eye on the situation. I will also learn what I can of this Umasum person you spoke of. If she does manage to step up, she could become an important player in the politics of the city. Thank you for your help, as always, Lorandon. Now let's do this other quest.
I have another task for you, should you be willing.
You quietly ask Belindor if he has decided whether or not to accept the offer from the Order of the Eagle. I have not. There are many things to consider. The cost may outweigh the benefit. Speaking of cost, life goes on, and there are still things that need doing in the Fleet Fast. Traders that are permitted to sell their goods and services within the Fleet Fast are required to pay regular dues to be allowed to do so. When I am not at sea, this is something I like to do personally. It is good to be seen and to meet them in person, but the additional workload brought on by the reopening of Darlaja has been taxing. It would be helping me a great deal if you would collect these dues for me. If any of them give you trouble, I guarantee that a little bit of rough handling will convince them that paying you is as good as paying me. So he gave us a quest to go back out there and fetch some money from people. Let me check something here.
Might
What do
you
have
spare
to
a moment?
offer? Huh. That's interesting. Can I get that from my guardian? Bind on acquire. Is that to the account or? Huh. That is really cool. Archer armaments of the Mbari guardsman and guardswoman. I want to try one of those for my captain. Ah, requirements not met. What is this? Requires armament use. Oh, so he would have to be the one to buy it. Okay. That's neat. I did not know that existed. Nothing else here, just that one. Let's check something when we get out here. Up to 55% of deeds completed now in Umbar Bahrabal. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so where is he sending me? Just a bunch of places over here, basically. Basically just the other side of the city, that's all. What is that down there? Is that this location? I think it is. Let's just call for that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Talk to my brother on Discord. See if I can get him to follow me, because I'm trying to go in this direction. Hey look, I went into a dead end. That was great. How the hell do I get... Oh, there's a road over here. That one. Alright. Alright, who wants to fight? See our first person right over here.
Umbar can be a dangerous city, friend.
Okay, he paid his dues. Good job. Let's go get taxes from the next person.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of peace?
Oh, you want to fight, do you? Mm-hmm. Thought so. How do I get to those? Down here, maybe take a left to get to them. Yeah, that should do it.
Do not bother me without good reason.
Well, hold my L. It appears you will pay me. Thank you. Was it everybody? They're showing back up on my mini map as if like I need to go to them, but no, don't need to. I need to go back over here. And that's not up yet, so there, got it off my screen. Had to wait for it to finish loading my mount. That's not the right way. Turn around, turn around. There you go. Turn, turn, turn. There you are, there. There we are. Nope, I made that mistake last time. God. Oh my God. Alright, off the damn mount. Jeez. Watch out, folks. I'm on a mount that's impossible to steer. Get out of the way. We made it.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. I don't know what this is about, but now I grow suspicious.
Meshka says she would like to meet with you again. Oh, come on. I was just over there. Very, 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 very poor quest design in this part. This is nothing but busy work. If I wasn't a completionist, there's no way I'd be spending the time doing this. Yep, all the way down here where he literally just sent me to.
I am glad you made it.
Memorial is almost ready to go. The last bit of business that needs to be tended to is the invitations. There's a list of surviving family members of the crew that reside in the city. Please pay each of them a visit and invite them to the memorial. In the meantime, I will see to the finishing touches and collect Bellendor. Turn to me here when you are ready. Oh goody, it's all over the freaking place. I sure hope that there is a really good payoff for doing all of this. I got my doubts, but I sure hope so. This is annoying. See this one. We need to go that way. Oh, I'm still streaming Lotro. Why can I not move? There he goes. Did you get an opening for me? Alright. I can swap over in a minute.
What
Memorial,
a
how
sorry
thoughtful. Of
time
course I
we
will be
live
there.
in.
Where's it at? Ah, okay. Alright, well, I've been streaming this for 2.5 hours. I'm ready to take a break anyway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this particular stream. I hope y'all had fun, even though we were playing some annoyingly... I don't know how to even put it. Bad quest lines, okay? They weren't the best. Hey, we can actually put that on something, can't we? What was this anyway? This is Will? We don't want Will. We don't want Will. What is this one? Critical rating. I like critical. You don't have any items. Oh, well, that's not good. It's okay if they don't. I can literally just go look for something. That'd probably be better. I'll pass for right now. So it's not a big deal. Alright, that's going to do it for this stream. I hope everybody had a good time. Please, over on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And over on Twitch and X, both of those, please hit the follow button. Head over to Ferone.com anytime to find the links to everything. I am making more channels to add to my account because I've found that if you put a lot of stuff together, YouTube stops suggesting you appropriately because it gets confused or something. They say it doesn't, but it does. So, I just created Ferone Plays Slots. I'm going to create one called Ferone Plays EverQuest because I do play that every so often. And I'm going to make one for console games. I'm going to call it Ferone Plays Games, you know. And then Ferone 1, this one right here, will stay Lord of the Rings Online. I'll just stop doing anything not Lord of the Rings Online on this channel. So that way there, YouTube stops getting confused and so forth. So keep in mind Ferone.com. It's not perfect right now. I got to make a huge amount of changes to it. But I'll have all the channels listed on there and have playlists and everything. So you can go over there easily to find things to watch. So until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Ferone.